I think everybody's aware as to why we do it. We just hope that it serves as some inspiration for young people to go ahead and do what they need to do in order to get a good education so that they can help out the total of humanity. And we're continuing with that particular tradition because our mother Lucille believed in children getting a good education to prepare themselves for independency and contributions to society. I'd just like to personally thank all of those who have made contributions to this ongoing endeavor, and we just truly appreciate it. I know it's going to become something a lot more phenomenal than what it is right now, but I'm satisfied, and I know Lucille and Charlie are satisfied with what's happening because it's something that they always did, okay, as far as pushing education for their children. The mother of the recipients of the scholarships this year, her name is Sarah Smith, and I'm not going to elaborate about her sons. I'm going to call her to the mic, and she'll take over at this point. Let's give her a hand.
Hi, good afternoon. I'd like to thank you for inviting myself and my twin boys, our family, into your family and your church family. We're really excited. I would like to say that this has been one of my greatest accomplishments. I was applying for a job and they was like, okay, want to interview you. What would you say is your greatest accomplishments? And I said, well, it would be my kids. I am a widower. My husband died when the twins were in 7th grade and baby was in 6th grade. My daughter was going to 9th grade. And I said, so what am I going to do? And I was like, well, I'm going to put my hand with God's hand, and it says he will not give you more than you can bear. So I did that, and we're here today as my testimony. These are my sons, Paris and Geronimo. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Paris. I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I graduated from Design and Architecture Senior High this year. I'll be attending Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design. Throughout my high school life, I participated in many programs and clubs. 5,000 Marks of Excellence is one of them. I've been part of that since 5th grade, and through that, I was given the opportunity to receive counseling and different things to help me stay on the path, to stay focused. Also, I was able to attend many pre-college programs, one in New York in 11th grade and another one in California for art design, and I think that's it.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Geronimo, and I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to present myself, my art, my work to you all. Art has always been a passion of mine ever since I was a kid. In middle school, that's when I was in magnet art, and it's because my elementary school teacher told me that I was really talented, and I always wanted to be a magnet art, but I didn't think I could do it. And when I applied in 6th grade, I got in, and in 8th grade, I applied for Design and Architecture Senior High and New World School of the Arts, which are both top magnet art schools in Miami-Dade County and the country. I got accepted into both, and I chose Design and Architecture Senior High because it was an all-around art school. It was art and design, and I feel like design is where the art field is heading, so I chose Dash. Within Dash, there are strands, and I fell into the industrial design strand, which is basically product design, transportation design, where you design cars, shoes, phones, the industry right now. And in the school, you are required to take advanced placement art classes, which are college level. And throughout my years in 11th and senior year, I received a 5 for the AP art, so that's really high. And I graduated Dash with a 3.8 GPA. In 6th grade, I joined the 5,000 Role Models of Excellence project, which is basically a program for truck miners, and it basically leads so that you don't fall astray and fall into selling drugs or other things. Just stay focused. And I received a scholarship for the 5,000 role models this year. You can see it over there. And in 9th grade of high school, I applied for a history internship. It was 4 years, and I got accepted. And throughout those 4 years of being in that institution, we released an exhibit last year. And it's down now, but you can still go into the exhibit and ask about it. And for the pre-colleges that I attended in school, I attended IEA, which is a pre-college in California. I went to Art Center, College of Design, and practiced my field. Our Art Center is a top art school in the country, and for college acceptances senior year, I applied to 11 art schools, and I got accepted into 11 art schools. That was a milestone. I didn't think I would get accepted into every single one, but I was. And for most of the schools that did accept me, I got presidential scholarships for the school. And I will be attending Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design, and I thank you again for the opportunity.
As you can see, we have two outstanding recipients this year, and we don't have to worry about our resources being squandered. These guys are going to do something great for their families and great for all of humanity, and these are the type of students that we are looking for to be recipients of the humble scholarships that we give. It's not the amount of money that comes from this particular effort, but it's the intent, okay, behind it, and the love and the inspiration that comes with it. And I'm sure these gentlemen are going to make all of us proud. And obviously, this mother is a great mother. She raised these gentlemen by herself, and you can look at them and tell that they are a fine character.
I got this award for this design project from the Scholastics. So this is like a regional competition every year that they have, and the lowest recognition you could get is honorable mention, but the highest is gold key. I did get a gold key regionally. This is just all my senior work right here. This is a picture of the History Miami, Team Miami exhibit. I don't know, he never told me which one he liked the most. I think he'd have to choose himself. There's a piece of me over there that's charcoal. I think that's it. The one of him like that in the middle over there, I think that one's my favorite, mainly because the detail in the portrait and the way that he infused the colors with the graphite, I think it's beautiful. And I think he should do a few more in that series because it's really nice. It's basically my interpretation of the poem The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. For the color choice throughout the pieces, I wanted a lot of negative space to be there because that just brings out more of the emphasis on the face and the emotion. I also use pencil and watercolor because I think when you mix mediums and you do it well, the composition of the piece is enhanced rather than like if you were to do the piece entirely pencil or entirely watercolor. People are always asking like, who's better at drawing? And I'm like, well, you decide, because every artist is individual and they all have their own style. He's really technical and he's all about like fine art. And me, I just like to explore. So that's why like my concentration here is more of an exploration of myself. And I'm trying to figure out like what my style is as an artist. I want to make my own thing, and that's what I'm experimenting here. My body of work, I think it's really strong. I think this one's my favorite. I did this one this year. It's a part of a concentration. The goal of this concentration was to portray emotion through light and values. So I did it grayscale, black and white, and I just wanted to make it like a portrait, but more like connect more with the audience. That's why they're in such dramatic poses. And I chose Milwaukee Institute of Design because it was really sort of an affordable college for me, because nowadays college is really expensive, and this scholarship is really going to help me with room and board and living expenses in Milwaukee, because I'll be away from home. So thank you again. This scholarship will help me by providing me with the financial means to buy supplies to further my art while I'm studying at the Art College, Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design. And I want to just thank you for the scholarship, because I know the money will help in the long run, and I'm forever grateful. And hopefully in the future, if I'm successful, I can pay it back. Even when you become successful, never stop giving back to the community, because it's things like this that allow someone in the community to benefit and make it in life. So never stop giving.
There's another young lady that's with us. Her name is Shanice Downing. She's the young lady in the back. And Shanice, I want you to come up and say something about yourself, because she will be one of our recipients on next year. We found out about her needs a little late, and but I'm going to make sure that she gets something this year. She will be one of our candidates for next year. Let's give her a hand.
As far as college, I want to do 3 fields. I want to do medical, film, and I'm sorry, I forgot the other one. But it's 3 fields that I would like to do. And I graduated, you can see I have with honors. I graduated with 3 boards. I will be starting school in the fall.
She's a very fine young lady, and I look forward to her being one of our recipients on next year.